Do you ever feel like someone is messing with your head? It makes you doubt yourself or push you around without you even noticing? Well, that is manipulation for you. It is sneaky and can totally mess you up. Manipulation is the shadiest and sneakiest figure hidden in the corner of human behavior that plays with your mind without you even knowing. It keeps twisting your arm and messing with your head until you don't know up from down. In this video, I am going to unmask these shadowy tactics that make you question your sanity and leave you hanging in just under 10 minutes. Let's begin. First up is pro-social feints. Pro-social feints are all about tricking people into following rules that seem good for the group, but actually limit their freedom and effectiveness. The manipulator, meanwhile, ignores these rules or gains more power while everyone else follows them. They push for teamwork and cooperation, but only to serve their own selfish goals. They act like they are all about the group, but really, they are just looking out for number one. They play the game by making you feel like a team player while they sit back and reap all the benefits. It is like they set the rules, but those rules don't apply to them. They make sure you are the one putting in all the work and following all the guidelines while they get ahead. Don't get played. Spot this tactic a mile away and call it out for what it is. A dirty trick to keep you in line while they climb the ladder. Number 2 is infantilization. Infantilization is when manipulators treat you like a kid by using a condescending tone or micromanaging every part of your life. They do this for one reason: to have power and control over you. When someone belittles you, it can crush your spirit and make it hard to stand up for yourself. They will nitpick every little thing you do, make you feel like you can't do anything right, and hover over you like you are helpless. It is degrading and demoralizing. Recognize it and don't let anyone treat you like you are less than you are. You are not a child, and you don't need someone telling you how to live your life. Stand up, push back, and take control. Show them you are not someone to be messed with. Next up is seductive manipulation. Seductive manipulation uses 3 main tricks to mess with romantic interactions. First, they boost their own sexual market value, or SMV, to make themselves look more desirable to attract better partners. They do this by triangulating and making you compete with others, flaunting their hot exes to make you jealous, and showing off their options to keep you on edge. They also use judge frames, acting like they are the prize everyone is after, so you are always seeking their approval. It is all about making you feel like you have to chase them. Know this game and don't fall for the fake charm. Number 4 is digital fire starters. Digital fire starters are those people who love to stir up drama online. They act all angry and indignant to get power and attention. Think of them as social media trolls on steroids. They post fiery comments and start fights to rally people to their side. They seem like they care about a cause, but they are just in it for the power trip. Watch out for these folks because they are sneaky and love to create chaos. Don't get sucked into their drama. Recognize them for the attention-hungry manipulators they are. Number 5 is gaslighting. Gaslighting is when someone messes with your head so bad that you start doubting your own reality. It is a sick, twisted game where the manipulator tries to make you think you are losing your mind. The term comes from a play where a husband makes his wife believe she is going crazy by dimming the lights and then flat out denying it is happening. These manipulators are pure evil. They lie straight to your face, hide information, and twist every situation to make you the bad guy. They make you question your memories, your sanity, everything. It is all about breaking you down and taking control. You start wondering if you are the crazy one when it is all their dirty work. Don't fall for it. Trust your gut. Hold on to your reality and never let anyone mess with your mind. Call out their lies and stand firm. You are not crazy. They are just playing a sick game. Number 6 is sociocultural manipulations. Sociocultural manipulations are when groups or individuals twist public opinion to serve their own selfish interests. They push stuff like hard work equals success to keep the rich getting richer while making the rest of us think it's fine to be poor. They spin stories about how being poor but happy is some kind of virtue just to keep people down. These tactics are all about keeping the masses under control for their benefit. Stay sharp and always question the real motives behind these messages. The next one is shifting the goalposts. Shifting the goalposts is a classic manipulation move. The manipulator keeps changing the rules so you can never win. It is like your boss promises you a raise if you finish a project quickly. You bust your butt and get it done on time. But then your boss says you need to complete 3 more projects for that raise. Or as if a parent promises their kid a reward for cleaning the house, but then refuses to give it because the kid didn't get high enough grades, something that was never mentioned before. It is all about keeping you chasing a moving target so they never have to admit they were wrong or give you what you deserve. It is a dirty trick to keep you off balance and always striving, but never achieving. Call it out and don't let anyone keep you running in circles. Number 8 is manipulative moralizing. Manipulative moralizing is when someone tries to make you feel guilty for not living up to their so-called high standards. They act like they are the moral authority and judge you for your actions or beliefs. But who the heck made them the judge? Spoiler, it is the manipulator, and their motives are far from pure. They want you to feel like you are always in the wrong by pushing you to change your beliefs to fit their standards or hide who you really are. It is a sneaky way to control you by making you feel inadequate. Make sure to know your worth and stand your ground. At number 9, we have fake moralization. Fake moralization is when a manipulator pretends to have high moral values just to gain power over you. Nobody likes a bossy, aggressive leader, so these manipulators hide their true intentions behind a mask of virtue. They publicly support a cause or charity just to get praise and seem like a good person, but behind the scenes, they are hypocrites. They break their own moral rules all the time. It is tough to spot and even tougher to call out because they look so good on paper. But pay attention. If someone's actions don't match their words, you are probably dealing with a fake moralizer. Make sure they don't fool you. Moving on to the next one, sexual manipulation. Sexual manipulation comes in 2 types, intrasexual and intersexual. Intrasexual manipulation is when people mess with others of the same sex to cut down the competition. Intersexual manipulation is all about reducing the dating power of the opposite gender. Let's break it down. For intrasexual manipulation, you see crap like promoting sexual loyalty among men to decrease the competition. Meanwhile, the manipulator is out there playing the field. On the other hand, an example of intersexual manipulation is when women test men, make them chase, or question what they bring to the table. Know these games and don't let anyone control you. Number 11 is leadership manipulations. Leadership manipulations are all about bosses and group leaders playing mind games to get what they want. In the business world, owners manipulate employees to put the company's goals above their own interests. The owners win big when you put the company first and yourself last. They push the teamwork mantra, making you give up your self-interest for the so-called greater good. It is a total scam to squeeze more work out of you for less pay. Group leaders do the same thing. They get you to give up your identity for the group's identity. They want you to be a selfless team player who sacrifices everything for the group and the leader. They create a we and us culture, hype up the group as the answer to all problems, invent enemies to keep everyone united, and make you dependent on the group. The leaders gain the most when you give up your power to empower the group. Fanatical leaders take this to the extreme by wrecking individual well-being for their twisted vision. Always stay sharp and protect your independence. Number 12 is self-manipulation. Self-manipulation is one of the sneakiest tricks out there because it is all about you fooling yourself. When you self-manipulate, you are making excuses for others' bad behavior or convincing yourself things will get better just because you have already invested time and effort. It is a nasty trap that keeps you stuck in toxic relationships and bad situations. For example, you excuse someone's emotional outbursts and stay in a bad relationship thinking love will change them, or you keep hanging on because you have been together for years even though it's bad for you. Recognizing these self-manipulating behaviors is crucial. Developing critical thinking skills can help you break free from these harmful patterns. Embrace your dark side. Knowing you have the capacity for manipulation and aggression is the first step toward growth. Face your own BS and rise above it. The next one is aggressive jokes. Jokes can be way more than just funny. They can be used to manipulate and hurt you in unimaginable ways. These remarks are usually dressed up as just jokes so that they can get away with saying horrific things while still maintaining an innocent, cool demeanor. Yet anytime you are outraged at an insensitive, harsh remark, you are accused of having no sense of humor. These so-called jokes can include insults, sarcasm, gaslighting, and exclusionary comments, all disguised as humor. They are designed to make you look and feel like a fool, especially in social settings where everyone else becomes an accomplice in the manipulation. Make sure they don't get away with this. Call them out and show you know their game. Don't laugh it off. Shut it down. Another one is changing the subject. Manipulators love to switch topics to avoid taking responsibility or answering tough questions. It is a quick trick, and if you are not sharp, you can easily fall for it. This tactic varies in severity, but is a go-to move for manipulators. When you notice someone constantly changing the subject, it is a red flag. They are trying to dodge accountability and keep you off balance. Don't let them get away with it. Keep the conversation focused and call them out when they try to sidestep the issue. Don't let them wiggle out of owning up to their crap. And lastly, playing on insecurities. Manipulators thrive on your insecurities. They do so by using your fears and anxieties against you. They make you feel unsure about yourself so that you depend on their approval. L. Ron Hubbard, the founder of Scientology, was a master at this. He targeted people who were lost and vulnerable. He promised them personal transformation and enlightenment while exploiting their fears of the unknown and rejection. He made them feel accepted within Scientology, which made it easy for him to control and manipulate tens of thousands of followers. So, never let anyone play on your insecurities. Know your worth, trust yourself, and stand strong against anyone trying to bring you down. You're better than that, and you deserve better. And there you have it. That is a wrap on every manipulation tactic you need to know in just under 10 minutes. If you found this video interesting, I would appreciate you showing support by hitting that like button below. Feel free to leave any questions or thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.